guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. As you saw in the last video, you made the introduction to the 98 two-wheel drive Chev. So today we're going to work on that a little bit more. I talked about a few different things that we're going to try and work on that truck just because there's a few little maintenance things that if we want it to be half decently roadworthy, we kind of have to get those things figured out. The one thing that I talked about, and I'm kind of serious about, is the exhaust, because it's, again, it's a cruiser truck. Doesn't need to be super quiet, but we don't want it to be too raunchy. On the flip side, gotta have a little fun with it too. So anyway, I'm gonna show you what I picked up here. My hope is this is all I'm gonna need. I got a couple of tubes. The muffler itself, it's one unit, but it's got two inlets and two outlets for the dual exhaust on it. So these should fit in there just perfect. A couple little adapters. I don't know if those are gonna fit. Apparently I don't know how to measure pipe because I got the wrong size there, so that's good, whatever. Extra hanger and some clamps, so hopefully that's all we need to get this project done. Yeah, up in the Great White North, everything's got to be done with heat. Probably a faster way to do this, but this saves some fires. Easy, easy. Okay, so that's gonna go. Oh, that one didn't last either. Oh no. I don't know what they make these clamps out of, but it sure don't seem like good metal. Oh, there we go. You can do it, Fancy. Come on. Woo. So that's the old muffler. To be honest, it actually had a pretty good sound to it. Kind of muffled things too much, that's all. Which is exactly what a muffler is supposed to do, I suppose. But so I've been fiddling around here for about half hour, and you can see I got the crossover tube laying here, old turbo grip. But the problem I'm running into is I'm too short on pipe here to get this guy connected to my new pipes. Same with that guy. If I stick him in there, he's still too short. But what I was thinking I could do is on these tips, there's the fancy $45 chrome piece that doesn't last any kind of rock chips at all, and this kind of extender tube that actually sits just on the back of the pipe, and it's kind of designed to be adjustable so you could have your tip where you wanted it to be. So it's exactly the right length of pipe that I need. So I was trying to get this out of the tip. I took it off of this one. Used to be on the end there, and I took it off. And I decided maybe this would be the good crossover piece, but it's not coming out of there. This all got clamped in here and pinched. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to split this with the grinder, because even if I use these for a while, it's not like they look very awesome at all, so that doesn't really matter. So we're going to try and grind that off and see if we can make this fit in there yet. Hey guys, so it's actually the next day, and as you saw, things weren't going very good yesterday, so I ended up just having to shut it down and hold off for the moment, because when things don't go, sometimes they just don't go right. And I was finding that yesterday I couldn't get the pieces together that I needed to. So anyway, what I ended up doing was went back to the store last evening after I worked on some other stuff in the afternoon and got the pieces I needed. So hopefully we can get this thing together today. I know it's not a big project, but when you're weekend projecting, whether that's on automotive stuff or house stuff or yard stuff, doesn't matter what it is, sometimes things don't go the way they're supposed to, and you just need to take a step back and come back to it. So that's what we did yesterday, and hopefully we'll get it all tuned up and in place today. So see how it goes. Okay, so what I did here is I just cut myself a little chunk here off of my bigger pipe. Apparently my adapters aren't going to work anyway, so we're going to improvise just to get this done, which is not the right way to do it, but you know. I just made a couple cuts into the old pipe. And what I'm going to do is just slide this guy in here. He's going to come back like that. Then we're just going to clamp it together. There's only about a 1/4 inch gap, so I'm thinking that as soon as we clamp this on there, she should tighten up and we'll be in good shape. But it just doesn't seem like we can get all the right parts here, so as long as she's not leaking, it's good with me. Okay, what I'm trying to do now, get back underneath her. So I got a new mount for the pipe here. But there's just not a lot of good places to bolt this guy in here. So this is where I'm mounting it here. It's not hitting the leaf. And my bolt's a little too long, so I'm improvising again. I just got a little spacer here and a washer. Hope that washer fits. And then we'll just tighten her in there and see how it works. Snug that up there. It's almost pretty good right there. I should be putting some anti-seize on these guys. I don't know. Okay. Exhaust is officially remounted again, and I'm kind of planning on doing something different with these tips because they're kind of beat up, but just trying to make them even here. Oh, that looks a lot better again. Oh, that's my bracket on the side here. It's probably going to get banging on the leaf spring a little bit, but try and suck her in there. Such a tight fit in here because you got the leaf spring, you got the shock. And part of the problem is the shock on this side comes behind, where on the passenger side the shock goes the other way on the front of the axle, so it doesn't leave any extra room here, but it still feels like it's better than it was before. So okay, I'll tighten everything up, see what it looks like. Really, we got a little bit of a job there too. I try and get that cleaned up sometime. I'm hoping now that I got this pipe in here, which looks a whole heck of a lot better, hoping I don't have any problem with getting that brake line out. Choosing to use my last clamp on the tip because I have a feeling, yeah, she's gonna fall off. There, and that sound better. Straight pipe. I gotta straighten this guy out here a little bit, but that's okay. I'll leave it for a while. I gotta get a couple more clamps. I'll get some other clamps on there. That actually looks like about the rate. Looks like a better length anyway. I matched to that one yet, maybe. This is real life though, guys. You know, you try and work on something, there's always setbacks, always things that don't quite work out the way you want it to. So that's how it goes sometimes, guys, you know. But when you're doing something that's kind of custom, or you're modifying something different than it was supposed to be, often it doesn't work out as good as it's supposed to, right? So, but that's okay. We got it figured out. We got it mounted in there. Again, I don't know if I'm totally happy with it, but happy to have the dual exhaust again. And again, if we're cruising around with it, it sounds a whole lot better than it did before. And it's not going to be so loud in the cab this way. At least it's pushing all that exhaust noise out the back. So kind of a bonus there. We're going to close up this video. If you have any questions about anything that I did, leave them in the comments. Or if you got any ideas of what I should have done better, leave those in the comments too. As I said at the beginning of the video, tap the like, tap the subscribe, hit the little bell button. I don't know exactly what that does, but I think it helps out. And it gives you an opportunity to catch the future videos when we're working on this truck. So what do you think should be next? Probably going to be more maintenance, brake line, probably going to do the intake gaskets. Got those cap corners, they got to get cleaned up. Hopefully in a few weeks here, maybe in a month, 2 months, I don't know, we'll see. But let me know what you think. Is there stuff we should be working on, or is it just good like it is and just let it ride? But anyway, the exhaust sounds a whole lot better, and we're going to give you a couple clips of it revving and driving around.